Ask me a question one more time because it was a good question. I want to answer it better.
No, I'm just saying, like, what are some things happening in your life, whether it's with your family, your business, your career, and you were to get in the booth right now and you were to say, okay, I'm about to make a song based on my life, what would you be thinking about as those lyrics?
For sure. Man, I'll be thinking about what? I'll be thinking about I'm not where I want to be yet. I'll be thinking about my family. I want to put them all in coops. And I'll be thinking about sitting on the hill, sitting in a mansion, sitting at the top of the hill in the Palisades. And I'll be thinking about sitting in the back of the Maybach, relaxing, hopping out of Sprinters, hopping on planes. You know what I mean? I would think about the struggle, what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I would talk about everything. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling, smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling, smoke like I ain't had enough.
What's up with y'all? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J.
Serpo, your favorite smoking partner. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, and go on and tell a friend.
Yeah, we got our special guest co-host back with us today.
What's poppin', y'all? It's C-Pop, your professional hype woman. Thank you for having me again.
Much love.
So today we do have a special guest with us. Today, help me welcome artist and entrepreneur Kid Gotti in the house.
Bum, 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 bum.
You hear me? What up? It's your nephew Kid Gotti, man. Best Way to Smoke podcast. Thank y'all for having me today.
Oh, for sure, man.
Thank you for pulling up.
Out, man. We appreciate that. And look, before we get into the show, we always do the Best Way to Smoke tip. So we're going to ask you, Gotti, what's your best way to smoke tip for the people?
Man, my best way to smoke tip is, I smoke leaves. So if you smoke leaves, I suggest y'all get your leaf, man. Put it underneath some hot water, man. Put it underneath a paper towel, man. Press it real hard and get all the nasty stuff off of it. If you smoke them leaves, man, sometimes they make you sleepy. They may get you a little lightheaded. But if you put the hot water on them first and get them right, you'll be good, man. Trust me. You hear me?
So all the dust and shit on them motherfuckers.
Yeah, because they sit in that package and get moist sometime, or it just be dusty and dirty. You never know what's beyond there. They leaves from outside. So,
right.
That's
real.
That's a good one too, though.
On the real.
Wash it off.
Like when I'm at home, you know what I'm saying? I actually do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy that you like gave that tip because it's a good one.
Yeah.
I actually started it, you know what I'm saying? Because when them bad babies come in, they kind of like tough, they rugged, you can wet them, you know what I'm saying? Get them back right. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed like when I did like smash it with the paper towel or whatever, all that gunk was right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm at home, like I actually do that. That's a dope tip.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Everything. Yep. Good looking for that tip.
No doubt.
So look, man, tell everybody where you come from, where you was born and raised and all that good
For
stuff.
sure. Man, look, I'm from L.A. I'm from South Central L.A.
That's right.
I was born and raised, the Crenshaw area, the Crenshaw district, however you want to call it.
The L.A. baby.
So, yeah, man, I grew up in that area. My mom and my grandparents, they been living over there since like the 50s. They didn't own houses right there in between Western and Van Ness.
Rooted.
So I didn't been right here in L.A. my whole life,
That's right. What high school you went to?
I went to Lusinger High School.
Okay.
I went to Lusinger High School, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My little brother went to Lusinger and shit.
I went to Lusinger.
On everything. So look, man, tell us, just getting straight into it. What do you think sets your music apart from other artists?
What sets my music apart, bro, is everything that everybody talking about right now, I'm doing the opposite. So it's like if everybody moving this way, I'm moving that way.
Okay.
So it's like I'm talking all like positivity, like influential, like trying to get the minds out the gutter.
That
Like,
part.
really just trying to, my music is just about like getting people out of that bad place.
Yeah.
All right.
That dark place in life. And like giving them that extra boost to see like you can go do whatever you want. As long as you just put your mind to it, and tough times and stuff is gonna come. My music is really pain, but it's just like pain flourishing into like something good,
That
Yeah,
fuel.
that's a fact.
Using your pain as fuel to really
That's really all
drive
it
you
is.
to the place you're looking to go, the place you need to be.
Facts.
Right.
So it's just
Okay.
taking the negative and being from the environment I come from, and having family members that's doing life sentences, and having friends that have been killed to like in gang violence, and it's like we get on songs and talk about killing somebody or spinning a block, but then when your homie died from that same thing you rapping about,
Right.
it's like, why even tell them rest in peace if you're gonna get on the mic and go rap about how he just got killed? But it just don't make no sense to me. So I'm just going against that, man. I love music and I like to have fun and party, but my music is just about uplifting and giving some game, some knowledge,
Yeah. Real talk. I say keep that up right there. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that you say if everybody going this way, I'm going that way.
Right.
That's like the koi fish effect, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
you got
dope. I
everybody
never heard
streaming
that.
this way, but you got that one little, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming up here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Which is like once I get through this shit, my light is bright.
Right, for sure.
man.
For
That's
sure.
dope.
I appreciate that, bro, for sure.
So one of my questions was gonna be like, what, like, where were you, where you're from, and like your experiences, what has that molded you into the rapper you are today? But it sounds like you're basically saying like the experiences you've been through, like the experiences you had, and with your closest people, that's what's molding you into what
Right.
what kind of rapper you are today,
Right.
and what you're looking towards, growing towards,
Right.
right? So you're using that pain as fuel,
Definitely.
and really, okay,
Definitely. Just the struggle, like the good and the bad though. So it's like I'm using it all, but I'm just wearing it on my sleeve. Like,
right,
like the stuff that people don't want to say,
mm-hmm.
like I'm saying it.
That's right,
Like, everybody don't want to talk about how they was broke
right.
or how they went through a tough time or how they got cheated on.
Actually talking about the pain.
Talking about it. We're in it.
But not understanding that's more relatable. Like a motherfucker could really relate to that,
Right.
Because everybody done experienced one of those things, if not all them things.
Right,
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
For sure. And that's just all it's about. And it's really just my life. Like when I make music, I don't think about the rhyming words. I think about life. Like when I'm rapping, I just think about life. Think about what's going on. Like what's going on in the world right now. Like how I feel. Like what I'm going through. That's all it is. It's my heart going straight to the mic.
Okay. Speaking of
real.
your truth.
Right.
That's right.
On the real. So look, let's get right into it though, man, because this is on the radar. You know what I'm saying? You recently did a performance on the radar.
Yeah.
And that shit, like I watch it every other day. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Tap
I
into
appreciate
it though.
that, bro.
You know what I mean? Let's play that.
Congratulations,
I
by the
appreciate
way.
that. Thank you so much.
No
I
problem.
appreciate
Let's
it.
let that
For
run.
real. I appreciate the love. For real.
Yes, sir, baby. On the radar, radio freestyles. Yo, my West Coast family in the building. Kid Gotti in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in and body the side.
Shout out to
Let's
Gabe,
go.
man. Gabe on the radar, man.
That's
Shout
all
out
the
to
game.
Yeah, hey, you know me, I played the cards that I was dealt. A young nigga, I went through it by myself.
Yeah.
No complaining, I ain't need nobody help. You niggas fake should be ashamed of yourself. You niggas lame should be ashamed of yourself, huh? Went through it all, went through the pain by myself. Look, I'm ambitious, getting lifted, plots on getting richer. I told myself back in the days that I would step on niggas. I'm so determined like a pimp that's trying to find some bitches. We grew up rugged, handcuffs with no pots to piss in. School we was in detention, PE was never fitness. We smoking weed under the bleachers with older niggas. See me, I grew up different, thugging and hopping fences. I guess that's why my mind state get money, fuck these bitches. My granny told me I live better, get my soul to Jesus. Especially when these niggas shooting like it's open season. Killers don't need no reason, my city filled with demons. I know my heart is made of gold, but my soul is cleaner. And I know I'm just a rapper, but my role is deeper. I can teach you how to ball, take you off the bleachers. Did you lift your homies up, or did you make them weaker? Did you jack the price on them, or did you make it cheaper? Should be ashamed of yourself, plotting on your niggas. You not building foundation, you just trying to kill it. And I'ma make it hard to say you heard somebody realer. This shit ain't even rap to me, it's like I'm giving scriptures. I wish Nip was still here so he can hear a nigga. Know he would feel a nigga, know I'm talking real to niggas. Live life or do life, Which one you picking? I've been all about my business, I can't even kick it. Can't be ashamed of myself, I've been out here winning. Playing ball with these niggas, y'all been running scrimmage. Shout out to Master P, cause we ain't got no limits. And Uncle Snoop too, he love that young nigga. I had the real dog pound in my life, nigga. Told them boys that I was gonna come corrupt niggas. I started small, but I knew I'd get my bucks bigger. I did this shit off all work, with no luck with it. Funny how them niggas change you grew up with. And them bitches changed too that you fucked with. Should be ashamed of myself that I fucked with them. I've been down, but I always been a go-getter. Smart kid, I ain't never been no dumb nigga. I know my uncles got my back, they go to war with me. That's why when I ball, they gon' score with me. Hop on this plane, go on tour with me. Some niggas never change, they get more silly. And I can't have no silly dudes tryna ride with me. Hopped inside this rap shit and made them vibe with me. Cause all my real niggas gon' ride with me. Who not tryna get rich and go ride Bentleys? Who not tryna hold that torch in the sky with me? Get rich or die trying, I feel like 50. I kept my head up, even when it got tricky. I know some niggas out here with a lot of envy. And I don't give a fuck who don't fuck with me. Cause my real goons gon' post outside for me. All my real bitches like one and get high for me. Bang that Gotti shit loud when you feeling lonely. Bang that Gotti shit loud when you with your homies. You better slide for your niggas, right or wrong. And pay respect to them dudes that didn't put you on. Don't let this world fuck you up, keep your mind strong. Everything that glitter not gold, it's a rhinestone. Used to think I had my time right, but my time was wrong. Now my time on, in a different time zone. My mind right, I can do this with my eyes closed. Should be ashamed of yourself, you left your bros low. The bro code, better let one of them hoes go. Cause hoes fold, you gon' always love your bros though. I'm real blessed and highly favored, I'm in go mode. I love the music and the fans, I want more though. I'm the type to kick it open if the door closed. And they flow, not fucking with the kid flow. I gave all you niggas time, y'all didn't do shit though. What's the point of having game if you don't use it, bro? God bless you with a brain, you better use it, bro. Elevate your mind, boy, it's time to grow. And I know I got plenty more steps to go. You know me, I'm Kid Gotti, just to let you know. You know me, I'm Kid Gotti, just to let you know. Huh?
Everything.
Yeah. Huh? What? You know me, I played the cards that I was dealt. A young nigga, I went through it by myself. No complaining, I ain't need nobody help. You niggas lame should be ashamed of yourself. You niggas fake should be ashamed of yourself. You niggas strange should be ashamed of yourself, huh? Can't help me, nigga. Go and help yourself. You niggas lame should be ashamed of yourself. You niggas fake should be ashamed of yourself.
Right.
man.
Round of applause for that.
That shit hard as a
I
motherfucker though.
appreciate that, y'all.
On
For
everything.
real.
Every time I play that shit too though, like with the visual right there, that shit hype a nigga up.
It
though.
does.
That shit hard.
Bro,
though,
I
nigga.
really appreciate
For real.
it. For
And
real.
based off what you said before we played that clip of how your representation of your music, we got all that right there.
I appreciate
You
it.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? We got all that right there though. So tell us like, who is somebody that inspired you to like start rapping and what got you started rapping?
Man, the main person that inspired me, man, was my Uncle Corrupt, man.
That's right. Shout out Corrupt.
Shout out to my Uncle Corrupt.
OG in the game.
I've been around him since I was like, I've been around him all my life, but you know, he was taking me with him when I was young and shit. So I was just like following his lead, you know,
Yeah.
just following his lead and, you know, seeing how he move around and, you know, noticing like what I'm really a part of. Like, okay, this is real shit. We got to stand for this. Like, you know,
On
so
real.
I just kept it real and kept it solid and just learned and waited my turn. And, you know, now I'm like at that level to where he like, man, it's your turn now.
That's right.
That's
So,
right.
That's right. On
Getting that
everything.
support and that love. And,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and Corrupt, that nigga a lyricist like a
For real.
motherfucker. You know what
For
I'm
real.
saying?
So I gotta, it be like pressure. Like, it be pressure because I want to make sure like I'm really standing on this business, like on this West Coast business too. Like, you feel me?
On everything.
It's a lot of West Coast music, but it ain't how it used to be.
Right,
That's
it's
right.
not.
You
But
know?
Yeah, it's not.
But I mean, keep going. Like even hearing you speak, you're like soft spoken, you're calm. But when you rap from
Thank you.
Your
He's
stomach.
good.
For sure.
Yep.
That'd be God.
You know?
That's the dead homies
On
talking
the
for
real.
me.
On the real. Look, you even had Solomon back there like.
Bopping, right? You
He
see
like,
that, right?
yeah,
Much
man.
love, Solomon. I appreciate that, bro. Shout out to the DJ.
You know what
Right, I had to take a clip real
On the
quick because
real.
I turned around and I seen everybody bopping. I was like, all right,
I appreciate
Yeah,
that,
because it's
y'all.
one of them ones.
I
you know what I'm
appreciate that,
saying?
y'all. Yeah, I appreciate that for real.
You went off. And
I
then
appreciate that.
a part that I noticed, or like an area in your song, I know my heart is made of gold, but my soul is cleaner.
Right.
Explain that.
Basically, like, you know, my heart is made of gold, like, but my soul is even cleaner. Like, basically saying, like, my heart is made of gold. Like, I'm a loving person, you know? Like, it's always gonna be love with me. But my soul is even cleaner. Like, when I leave here, like, I'm gonna be here forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? My soul gonna be here forever. Like, so just enjoy my heart while it's here to love you right now.
Okay.
You know?
On the real.
Okay.
On the real.
Where did the name Kid Gotti come from?
I came from Corrupt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, man, you gonna be KG, you Kid Gotti. I was like, all right, for sure.
How old was you when he told you that?
I was probably like 17.
Oh, everything.
Yeah, I was like 17.
Oh,
Up
everything.
in that area.
So how old were you when you started spitting up?
I was spitting when I was like, man, I was spitting when I was like 14.
Okay.
14, you know what I'm saying? 14, 15. I was spitting, but then when I got serious, when I probably turned like 18, 19, start really taking it serious and learning the real craft in myself,
Yeah.
you know?
But it definitely had to help being around Corrupt. So you got the opportunity to be around Corrupt, the whole dog pound and shit like that, right?
Yeah, I was definitely around. I mean, it was a part of my life when I wasn't, you know, when I was younger, of course. You know, like when I turned like 16, 17, I started being able to kind of wiggle in the parties, you know what I'm saying? And wiggle in the studio sessions. But other than that, like from that time up, yeah, I was with him and I was learning. I was definitely soaking game. I was soaking game. I was with Snoop. I was with him. I was with Daz. And Daz is also, you know, like that's my auntie's baby daddy too. So it's like, I've been around them my whole life. So
Daz is a fucking genius.
yeah, for sure.
Daz, you know what I'm saying?
That's my uncle too. So it's like being around them all my life and just learning how they move. You know, the way they move is just like I see how they stay around and how they get around is like the main thing. So I just be learning, man. I just been learning, of course, Corrupt with his lyrical structure and stuff. Being around him so much, it definitely just influenced me to be like, yeah, I gotta take it there. You know,
I hear it too, though. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
We gonna take Corrupt up out of it because we know that's a major influence.
Right.
But outside of Corrupt right there, you know what I'm saying? Like when you came in and you start spitting, like who was the most influential for you?
Lil Wayne.
That's
Lil Wayne.
right.
Straight up. He was the most influential. I was listening to Lil Wayne. I was listening to Lil Wayne more. I was listening to Corrupt. Corrupt was just more like a staple, like knowing. But I was listening to Lil Wayne. I'm listening to really, man. I'm listening to Wayne. I've been listening to Wayne. That's who influenced me to really want to rap, like Lil Wayne. Just hearing all the mixtapes, Dedication, the Carters, and all that. That's what made me have the love for like music. Like when I loved the music, it was from listening to Lil Wayne.
That's right.
You know.
I was on the way down bumping Sorry for the Wait.
Right. That's who really that's the real influence. Like
that's right, though.
But also like of course like Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? Nate Dogg, like a whole lot of people influenced me. Like Future, you know, a lot of people influenced me.
You can take something from
I take
all
something
of them.
from everybody. But and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
50 Cent. Can't leave him out. 50 Cent. That's a big influence with me.
That's hard
Cent.
though. You know what I'm saying? And by you giving like Weezy his credit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? Not to like just like, you know what I'm saying?
He's a hot boy, you know what I'm saying?
I love it.
You can hear
me
it.
too. I used to
got
take
that shit tatted on my stomach.
Bro,
look.
Hey, no, but real life though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, within our little group right here, not to take credit from a 50 Cent,
right,
Snoop, whoever.
Right.
It's just we grew up with this little
man.
Dude, you know what I'm saying?
Wayne was number one. Wayne was number one. I don't care what nobody.
He was the hardest.
He was the hardest. Wasn't nobody saying that stuff. I was listening.
His age relate to that, man.
I used to go, man, bro. When I was little, I used to take my grandma rings and her little stuff and go in her room and she'd be like, "What you doing?" I get her little stuff and put it on and put on her little watch and stuff and go in front of the TV when the Hot Boys was on. I'm bling blinging all in front of the TV. My family used to laugh at me and be like, "This dude crazy."
Everything.
Like that was that was.
But
my
he did have a hold over the industry for a while.
He did.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
He
yeah.
did. It was a time when it was all Wayne.
Yeah.
He was like,
Wayne.
he's like, what you want me to do? You want me to do underground? You
Feed
want me to
me
do
rappers
mainstream?
or
You want me to
feed me
do
beats.
He's like, I'll do it all.
That era
right.
was just beautiful when he was doing that. man.
That's a fact.
And he's still going crazy right now. Shout out to Wayne, man.
You could hear a little bit of Wayne like influencing your music because the metaphors that you delivered.
I
was
appreciate
like, okay.
that. I appreciate
So
that.
I could see that once you
He
said it, I was
definitely
like,
there. He
okay.
definitely in there. All that stuff is in my subconscious because it's repeatedly been listened to. So it's there forever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
It's
Not to hone out on this one, you know what I'm saying? It just that's dope again though, because it's like you being a West Coast artist, you know what I'm saying? We already know, you know what I'm saying, you have, you know what I'm saying, West Coast.
Right.
Like and
Roots.
that's common.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for you to give, you know what I'm saying, like shit, I'm a young nigga, like this is who I listen to. Future, Wayne, 50,
Right.
all them.
Right.
Roddy Ricch said the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
why you sounding the way you sound?
Shout out to
nigga, I'm
Roddy.
from Compton.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But these was my musical influencers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It be like that too.
It'd be like that.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's dope. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? West Coast, we got that shit down.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Who is an artist you would like to work with?
Man, I would love to work with Mary J. Blige.
That's
Ooh.
dope. That's dope.
That's
right
my
there,
number
though.
one feature.
Explain that.
Okay, yeah. I want
Get into
All right,
detail
look.
with that.
So that's my number one. Like that's my like dream right there to get a song
That's
with
right.
Mary J. Blige. When I get
right.
that, that's when I know. I
take.
don't care about nothing, nobody. Yeah, I got a
real.
song with Mary J.
On
I'm
the real. I
done.
dig it.
Okay.
Kicking.
And that's
Man.
different though. That's different
Right.
though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I want.
I can see that too, though, because me being a
Right.
youngin' was nothing better than Mary, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I used
So
to
you
do
can
it.
still have that
No,
right
I
now,
want-
thinking
Even with
about
that little
Mary.
dance, even with that one little dance move.
Right.
That's
I was
it.
feeling on
That's
it,
what that was.
That's right, Auntie.
On the real.
That's right,
Explain that.
Auntie.
Why Mary J though?
You
Why
know
Mary
what?
J? What kind of sound are you
Like
going
a
for?
soul
What kind of
sister.
song would you be
though.
like? Is like your vision? Like
I love your
explain-
question. I love this question. The reason why is because like okay, it's because I know Mary J. She got that. It's the pain.
No
It's
more
the
drama
pain.
in my
Right.
life.
Like if I can touch that pain right there, and oh, man, and she gonna wake the streets up. She gonna wake everybody up. She gonna wake everybody. She Mary J. the
Yeah.
club. She the streets.
Yeah.
She the hair
Everything.
salon. She the mall. She
That's right.
She everywhere. Like so, it's just like and then that feeling of having that feeling of like just that
On the
chemistry.
streets.
true.
You know,
She
yeah, she
is.
talk
Yo,
for the
she been
ladies.
through it.
And my mama, that'll make my mama so proud. If I get a son, Mary J, my mama will be like, my son he made it.
Man.
So that's the number one, man. That's I can
was
go
not-
all
was
day about
not
Mary J.
expecting
That's
that. I was not
That's
expecting that.
For
I think that's a
sure.
really, really good one.
sure. But I got other artists that I want to work with, of course, you know. But Mary J number one. But I want to work with other artists too. I want to work with another artist. I want to work with is I want to work with Ty Dolla $ign.
I
Okay.
hear that.
I want to work with Ty Dolla
Yeah.
$ign, man. I want to
Yeah.
get some good music for the ladies, you know.
Look, this is an off the wall question. With the way the industry is right now, you would do a song with Gunna?
Yeah, I'll do a song with Gunna
Okay.
That's right. What
because
about 6ix9ine?
Gunna part of my family.
What about 6ix9ine?
No, I wouldn't do no song with 6ix9ine. I'm cool.
I don't know, and I'm finna fish on this one right here. You know what I'm saying? As far as I said those two on purpose. Like with the allegations with 6ix9ine, it's like motherfuckers is like stuck doing time, like really, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like not making no excuses for Gunna. It's like he didn't like point the finger,
Right.
but you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just going off of what the brother said. You know what I'm saying? I was tricked up in saying certain shit, but it's just causing a motherfucker to fight for their life. I'm not putting you there.
Right. I love everybody, but you know, I would do a song with Gunna. You know, Gunna just make good music.
Plain and simple. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I
But
would
6ix9ine is crossing the line. Like,
nah, it's crossing.
yeah,
the
ain't none of that.
line.
What you think about Kodak doing that song with him a while back?
That's a good question. You know, if you pushing the agenda, if you push the agenda of being a street nigga, then don't do a song with
Stick to the code.
stick to the code.
to the code.
You know, if you a gangster, then don't. I don't think it'll be good to do a song with 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Look, I'm finna. Kodak said it best too though. He was like on Drink Champ.
Yeah.
That ain't my rap. That's not the rap from a Me and Mine. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all rap. Y'all letting that motherfucker come around. I got my cheese from that rap.
Right.
That's y'all's.
I
He don't got nothing to do with us.
I ain't got
Is that like, you know what I'm saying?
it's really like I ain't got nothing against it. He got his money. He to each his own. You feel me? I ain't gonna go against nobody who don't, because I ain't no gangster running around. So
Right.
That's right.
If they gang, I just know where I come from. Most of the gangsters that I know,
Ain't doing that.
they don't do that. Most gangsters that I know, they tell me like, hey, look, if you gangster, then you gotta keep it gangster. And gangsters don't do that. So but to each his own.
Yup.
Right. And I know he was like, even 6ix9ine tried to make the they was trying to plot on him. They was
Right. Yeah.
messing with his BM, all this other stuff. They was
Right.
basically doing him dirty from like his point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then it's also
Fuck all that though.
You ain't gotta tell on
but, like,
nobody. You can go to
Fuck
war
all
with
that,
a nigga
though.
before
No,
you
of
tell
course.
on him.
I'm just
we ain't
kinda like-
sympathizing with that one though. Nigga.
Right,
Just,
but even-
man, handle that
I
a
like-
different way.
I like how Meek
Gangster.
Mills put it. He's just like, be who you are, be who you supposed to be. But like, why would you deal with someone like him?
Yeah.
I feel like you could like
A fake person with real gangsters ain't gonna never work. So
Hell no.
And I'm
That
glad
don't
that you
mix.
said it that way too, though.
Yeah,
Like, you
no.
know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not trying to portray, you know what I'm saying, that's no gangster, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? My music is my music.
and you should know better when you're dealing with somebody too. You should know who you're dealing with.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. I'm like,
you dealing with him, you should already know. Like, all right, he ain't got no loyalty, so
Huh?
let's not get too close and put him in the game.
On the real.
But to each-
So look, to spin off that a little bit, man. Tell us about a song that you got out, like a project that you got out that's like near and dear to you, like that's very, very special to you.
That's a good question. I love these questions. Y'all got some
Yeah.
great questions,
So-
man. I
so-
love it. A good project that I love is called E-Pain.
Okay.
It's called E-Pain. It's something that's from the heart. Yeah, E-Pain. Go check it. It's on all platforms. It's
Check
called
out
E-Pain.
y'all.
E-Pain. It's a sequel to it. It's 1 and 2. So yeah, just bang 1 and 2. E-Pain, Volume 1 and Volume 2.
he
Okay.
said, let it speak for
How many
itself.
songs on each project?
It's 7 songs on one and 9 on the other, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
is there anyone that you've worked with like that you feel that has put the most influence on you? Like who has been your favorite person to work with so far?
Um.
Pop your shit.
Oh, yeah, let me-
Do you have a favorite or is it yet to come?
It's my favorite is yet to come. My
Okay.
favorite is yet to come. My favorite is yet to come. Wait, what was your main question again? I'm sorry.
Who was your favorite person to work with so far?
Okay,
Like,
so
have
far,
you-
yeah. My favorite person working with so far. I really don't have a lot of features,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
My favorite person working with so far been my uncle Corrupt.
On everything.
Yeah, cause it's like I was young and not being able to, like
Yeah.
I was young, nobody was really paying no attention to me.
He putting you
So
on.
now I'm like, I didn't work for it though. Like I went and worked on my own, and then my uncle doubled on me and was like, oh, I want to be a part of this now. Like he was always a part of
seen
it,
you were taking
but
it
he
serious.
seen me and was like, hey, let me do this. So for that to happen, that was like it was more than just music. It
Facts.
was like a connection.
I can
Like
dig
damn,
it.
I didn't really work here to get here, and I'm getting noticed like by my peers. Like so that was dope. It was like an accomplishment at the same
Yeah, and
time.
I seen him in the video. Yeah, he pushing for you
He
like a
pushing for
motherfucker,
me,
dog.
man. He pushing for me, man. So I appreciate that for real.
So with that being said, do you think or believe you met the best version of yourself, or it's still like a whole lot of room to grow?
Whole lot of room to grow. Whole lot of room to grow. I'm still growing every day. I'm 30 years old right now. I just turned 30 February 5th.
That's right.
Congratulations.
Oh, I'm growing every day,
Happy
man.
belated birthday.
Yeah.
I
Right,
appreciate
that's
y'all.
right.
Hey, look, have you in Corrupt? Have you fuck with the battle like rapping and shit like that?
Yeah.
So y'all ever did that shit though, like battle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
that
chewed you.
Of course he did. We was out in Philly, man, one day.
everything.
I went out to Philly. He went out to Philly. We went out to Philly together. My management is in New York, so I was out in New York. He called me like, "Come to Philly, man." He had a street. He got a street naming out there.
Oh,
so I
for
went
real?
out there with him. He had a street naming, and I got to see where he grew up at out there
Yeah.
in Philly. And then at nighttime, man, he was just talking. It was, hanging. And we started freestyling. I had a couple of my New York homies with me. All my New York homies started trying to battle him. I'm like, man, y'all crazy. Leave him alone. Because he want it. He want all the smoke. And then he went through them. And then he was like, come on, KG, you gonna defend your friends? You can't just let them rap by themselves. Man. So I had to start rapping with him a little bit. And he was like, yeah, he served me though. Long story.
Ain't that like the beginning of like Corrupt too though? Like he came through like, you know what I'm saying, chewing through motherfuckers like nigga.
Man, and that's the Northeast. The Northeast is competitive.
Man.
So you had to. You had to chew him up.
I had to try.
Hey, but I give you credit though, you know what I'm saying, for at least trying to get up there and do that though.
He'll get mad at me if you be quiet.
That
man, if I don't step up, he gonna get mad at me.
Yeah,
he's gonna be like, bust, you better bust.
Everything. Hopefully, like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like not hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that should bring out the best in anybody.
For real.
Corrupt saying, nigga, come on.
For real.
Right, nigga, I'm finna give you my hardest blow.
For real.
That's it.
For real.
Yeah.
It do, man. I'm a weapon, man. Trust me. I'm a real weapon on the mic, man. I be humble though,
That part.
I be humble.
So what is your perspective on, like, I'm sure you are up on all the rap beef going on today.
Right, right.
What's your perspective on it? Do you feel like it's something good for the culture, something not so good? Like, do you have any favorites?
I feel like it's great for the culture. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan.
Okay.
I'm a West Coast. I'm a West Coast man.
Facts.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it though because it's bringing some excitement back to hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's getting hip hop back fun again. We having lyrical fun. Less people dying. I ain't seen nobody get hurt. I ain't seen nobody get hit, shot. So
on the track.
Yeah, it's cool right now. I like that. Like lately, it's been not hip hop. It's been a whole lot of street stuff. But now it's back to like, hey, rap.
Street and Twitter.
Yeah. Right.
There was a whole lot of street and Twitter.
So
and we talk about that a lot though. You know
for real.
Like,
for real.
Yeah, the fact that now it's this little part right here is just straight music.
Straight music.
Yeah.
Straight
And they
music.
should keep it straight music.
No flags.
And don't do no like them backdoor under, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stay
Even
on the tracks,
keeping it
bag
hip hop.
on each
They keeping
other
it
like
hip hop.
That's right.
They keeping it hip hop.
Even the women.
Even though that nigga Rick Ross, even though that nigga Rick Ross jet done went down and shit though. I ain't saying nothing though, but hey, Rick Ross jet went down.
He blames Drake. He blames Drake for like putting.
Hey, I seen that. I said, I love Rose. I said, hey man, that's crazy. Shout out to Rose. I'm glad they saved. But man,
everything.
I was looking at that. I was dying laughing because Drake. He had told Drake on Twitter like a couple days before. He told Drake like his jet cheap.
The cargo plane.
Yeah. And then his plane.
Like, don't even got
I'm like, hey man, you gotta chill, Rose. Chill out.
And then he just.
And then this shit go down. That's crazy though. Yeah.
You never know.
Hey, I ain't gonna even front.
Yeah.
That
Allegedly.
Was, like,
you never know.
That's funny. But I like when they
survived though. As long as he survived, that was
Right.
like a perfect time.
No, you just gotta get maintenance on
control
those
his
things.
ass back.
Gotta get maintenance on planes and stuff like that.
That's funny
the
as hell,
maintenance
but
up.
I like when they keep it in the booth, just because
Keep it in the booth.
Keep it in the booth. But that is funny as hell. But
Was
even
it
the
gas he
women.
chose? Like what? Drake, let us know what's cracking, right?
Yeah, just get maintenance. Keep up on the maintenance on the plane.
He called it. He phoned in a couple
Niggas ain't worried
favors.
about the plane maintenance. Just hop it on it with a blunt. Let's go.
Phoned in a couple favors, man. Like even the women have been keeping it in the booth, and then I know some shade, not even shade. It was like direct hits, but have been thrown, and like some girls are like, you know what? I was gonna roast you, but let me keep it. Let me go to the booth.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Don't nobody want no smoke with Cardi B.
Like
Don't nobody want no smoke with Cardi B, man.
that's how you feel.
That's how I feel.
Okay.
You mean like on a lyrical level, like spitting and shit though, or just overall as a rapper?
It gotta be spitting if we keeping it on the track.
Yeah, but Nicki Minaj is a
Remy
great.
Ma, I think Remy Ma can slide. It's some
It's
like
one that's not even heard.
Right,
Like
that's
them
what I was about to
TikTokers
say.
and them Instagram chicks that's like, you know what I'm saying, get in the middle of the basketball courts like,
It's a lot of dope female rappers, man. They all queens. They all going hard.
Yeah, it's a group that's out. I don't know all their individual names, but they call it the Cuzzos.
Oh, they hard.
Yeah, I like them though.
They
You know what I'm
hard. I
saying?
seen them.
Oh,
Yeah,
everything.
they hard. Shout out to the Cuzzos.
Yeah, shout out to the
They dope
motherfucking
as hell.
look,
They dope.
Before we bounce out of the lyrical stuff, out of the tracks that been dropped, out of Drake and Kendrick, which one was the nuclear, you know what I'm saying? Hiroshima.
Oh, hold on, because I got a little verses.
Okay, for sure.
I got a little verses going on, and I'll have you answer that real quick because
Do
I want
that,
to
do
hear.
that.
We want to hear that. We want to hear that.
All right.
So just because we're talking about all diss tracks, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go like one by one and
Let's
just quick. I want you to tell me who you would pick.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Chris Brown versus Quavo.
Chris Brown.
Nas versus Jay-Z.
Nas.
Tupac versus Biggie.
Pac.
Future versus Drake.
Future.
Rick Ross versus Drake.
Rick Ross.
Okay. Nicki Minaj versus Remy Ma.
Remy Ma.
Kendrick versus J. Cole.
Kendrick.
Kendrick versus Drake.
Kendrick.
Okay.
That Kendrick versus Cole was easy,
Yeah, that was easy.
Because he bowed out of that shit, though.
He said that was easy.
I think
but
we
J.
got-
Cole
Those are good questions.
hard
I
as
like
a
that.
motherfucker, though. Like,
No, I like J. Cole.
Yeah.
One of my favorite.
like, you been in the industry, being a rapper and shit.
Right.
How did you feel like when a nigga came out and did the apology and stuff like that? Just
I felt like, man, if you don't want the full smoke, then don't even get in it.
Yeah.
Don't back down.
yeah.
Stay in it.
Yeah.
You can't
With
get in it and
social
run away.
He saved his career.
You shot it. You can't do that.
But he, see, I
Play
got
ball.
mixed
Fuck, though.
feelings
He
about
hard.
that because he, like how we were just talking about staying in our lane, you know. So he always gave Kendrick his flowers.
He did.
So I feel like he had to bust back because the
But he
fuck,
shoot
you came
shots
for me.
too, though.
He
shoot
definitely
shots
had
on
to
a lot
come
of
back.
shit. Yeah.
He had to
Kendrick?
come back.
No,
That's-
J. Cole. He shoot shots though on a lot of projects.
But I'm like,
You
you
feel
know,
like he's shooting shots at Kendrick?
no, I'm just saying subliminally, like just in the past, like previous projects and stuff like that.
I feel,
I
but he's
think so
always
too,
said
though,
if I'm
but
coming,
more-
I'm coming direct. I mean, this is me being a J. Cole fan, right? He's always said if I'm coming direct. I'm not gonna shoot no
Yeah.
funny shit. He's been saying that. So I feel like he stands on that, and he's just like he's always been a peaceful speaking. Positive in
Yeah.
his
I'm
lyrics as
like-
well. He's
And-
not on here dissing this one. Even when Lil Pump dissed him, he came on some uncle shit back at him.
Big bro type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
He didn't even
I ain't
come
gonna
for
diss
his-
you, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big
Right.
bro. You try to like give
Right.
the game instead
And
of
if you're
like
talking.
this.
And if you're talking Lil Pump versus Cole could have ate him the fuck up, but he still was just like, he stayed in his
You said
character.
Lil Pump.
Lil Pump.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. And he still came back on some uncle shit. Like, I'm going to teach you some game.
But he
'cause it
dissed-
sound
here,
funny.
He dissed Kendrick on 3-person shooter mode.
Right. So this one, he was just kind of like, well, I got called out. I'm going to say something back. But Kendrick, love
No.
you. Always been my brother. This is y'all. Good luck.
He
Like,
dissed,
good luck to your
he
shit.
dissed Kendrick. He dissed Kendrick on the first record they did on the shooter mode. On the shooter mode record with him and
That's
Drake.
what I want to ask. So that's where this shit coming
That's
from?
where it's coming from. That's where the whole thing came from.
The big three?
Okay.
It came from that. It came from that record.
First person shooter.
First person shooter. It came from that song. If you go look at the video,
Okay.
they're
I've
dissing.
actually-
They're sneak dissing Kendrick in the video.
Okay.
Drake is messy. He went and grabbed J. Cole to say, "Come on, it's just me and you. This nigga been quiet."
Get it.
You know, and J. Cole was with it. So
I get
So
Come
he's
on,
like, don't
take-
hide your hands.
don't hide,
That's why
man.
he said ain't no three kings.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's me,
He
nigga.
knew that they was being funny by doing the whole video with them two being the champions. Like them two was the only ones in the rap game running the game. So
I
that's being
totally
funny. That's like a
fucking get
sneak diss. You know what I mean?
That's why
So Kendrick just replied to that.
Kendrick,
The Future record was replying. Mhm.
For real.
How many more stocks you
They
think?
asked for it. Both of them did. One of them just ran away.
Ran away like a motherfucker.
They both asked for it at the same time.
Yeah, I can't.
Drake just trying to
Y'all ain't
stay
seen that
alive.
meme on social media, you know what I'm saying, with them three. You know what I'm saying? Drake and Kendrick in the ring, but you got J. Cole like coming in like he finna wrestle and he like gone and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of it, you know what I'm saying? It's like Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? He get Drake up in there.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm
funny.
saying? And then Drake come back and he get Kendrick Lamar. Then they show J. Cole coming out again. And Kendrick Lamar just like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you in a wrestling shit, how Undertaker threw fucking Mankind down on some shit, all them
Crazy.
taps. He did that shit to
the
Drake.
internet.
And that
I
nigga
cannot
just
The internet is
come in and just
the internet is undefeated.
it got on.
Undefeated.
I seen one where they said, this what J. Cole doing right now while Drake and Kendrick beefing, and it's him riding a bike and picking roses and
Yeah,
flowers.
yeah, I
Y'all
seen
better
that.
leave
I
J.
seen
Cole
that.
alone.
Yeah, oh, this is
Y'all better
hilarious.
leave Cole alone. He said that
He
man
did it to
just-
himself though by
He
just
did.
backing out.
I could see.
hold your nuts.
Yeah.
I could
That's
see
all you had to
how.
do,
Just
man.
hold it.
But I could see how Drake used J. Cole to be messy. You
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm
used
saying? I could see
You
how
would have
he
thought
used
J.
to be
Cole would have been
messy.
smarter than that though.
He
like,
used him, and then he was like, "Hold up, let me wiggle about
And
it."
that could have
He's-
been the reason why he was like, nah, man.
I like Cole,
even
though,
got
man.
into
I
that
really
shit.
like
I
J.
just
Cole.
realized I'm
yeah,
a
me
pawn.
too.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably like. That's why he's like. Mm-mm.
I'm out of it. I'm sorry, Kendrick. Leave me alone.
You
Don't
don't
do
even-
it to me.
Yeah.
You don't even going back and forth
I
like
don't want we
disrespect.
don't want Kendrick to come say no stuff about him because everybody got some. You know, you don't want him to say nothing about him.
Man.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't
hope-
know what's going on, but
I was hella confused when I was like, wait, what? I had to like. I don't even know. I was hella confused when those.
Shout out
when
to
I heard
Kendrick.
those two.
Man.
but-
he running
Yeah,
the
so far.
coast.
So which one was the Haymaker?
Oh yeah, the Haymaker was Meet the Grams. Meet the Grams.
So the
Talk
gram-
to the family.
Talk to the family.
That's
He
why-
start the song off saying, "Hey Adonis." The first words is "Hey" to his
And
son.
that which one? That's his one of the kids.
Yeah, that's his son. That's the son.
The first lyrics, the
Pusha T
first
was told everybody
yeah, the
about.
first couple
You know what I'm
lyrics.
saying?
I mean, like the first intro is "Hey Adonis."
Yeah.
Imagine a nigga dissing you and talking to your son first.
And then look, then the nigga said, "I wish your granddaddy would have wore a condom." So look,
Right.
that's like you wouldn't even be here, nigga.
Right.
Your
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You would,
Right.
yeah, your daddy,
Daddy
or
would-
you,
Right.
Or your
You know
mama,
what I'm
whichever
saying?
one you referring to.
Yeah, that one was deep.
So you think not like so not like us. That was just like if I blew up everything, all that shit is blew up. Just let me throw another.
No, I ain't
to
gonna
make
lie.
sure.
Not like us was that. Not like us is like what's the Hiroshima?
Because it's a
Yeah.
club banger. All
That
it's
one
like,
just
I Kiss You With Your
annihilated
Own
it.
kind of shit.
Yeah, it's done now. It's done. It's
Yeah.
done.
So you don't think it's no coming back for Drake?
I don't
Shit.
think so.
Uh,
I don't think so.
So Serpo here had a fantastic idea how to end
Yeah.
all this. And I'm gonna need you to run that back because
Nobody say nothing. Drake, Kendrick, nothing. You know what I'm saying? We finna settle this on the versus stage.
All right.
15 minutes on each side of all the bangers y'all got. The next 10 to 15 minutes, shit we ain't heard of and just duke it out.
That'd be crazy.
wouldn't that be?
And at
crazy.
the end,
That
and
would
at the end, just crown, you know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Crown me,
Yo,
motherfucker.
that would
That's
be
it.
crazy.
Go off.
That would be
Crown-
crazy. Let the
that-
world crown him.
Crown
Let the,
Kendrick,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna say no features. No features.
No, it can't be no.
no
you can't have no
features.
features.
I don't think Drake would want to do that.
single
though.
records.
He
I don't
won
think he
it.
would want to do that. Drake,
He don't want that smoke.
He probably asked.
That's the
for
only way to settle it. You know
from
what I'm saying?
this point.
Yeah,
I-
from
I
this
feel
point
you,
on,
though.
there's
yeah,
no.
I feel you.
If you end this shit right here,
Right.
Kendrick, you got it, brother. You know what I'm saying? But Drake, if
I
you
ain't gonna
want to
lie, man.
have
Drake
like,
got a lot of hits.
Yeah, he got-
man,
yeah.
shit, I'm shit.
got
The
hit,
last 10
yeah.
minutes are probably like, you know what I'm saying? You know when
He
you
does.
drowning, you got to get that last.
That's why he
Bruh.
said the unreleased.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing Drake got right now. You know what I'm saying? To try to even get back in this shit. Step on that versus
You
stage.
can't use all them little commercial records though. That don't.
Nah, but
No, but if we
and then
do
the
no
other shit not
features-
believable. Like
Right.
we know you not shooting and doing wooty whoop whoop whoop. If you saying you paying somebody, that's different though. But we
Right.
know you ain't doing the other shit.
Right.
Do him
So-
like, you know what I'm saying? Do that motherfucker
That'd
like
be
Eminem
great,
did
man.
Drake.
That'd- I hope they would do
culture
that.
like a
I wish they
motherfucker.
could do that. I wish they would have
Yeah, we
a
gonna speak that shit into
man.
existence. 'cause
I
what?
wish they would. That would be great.
They ain't even been doing no verses, huh?
Nah,
Like lately?
for a
No,
minute.
no.
Remember, it was because of COVID. Nobody could come out, so that was giving people something to do in the house. That was
Right.
COVID.
Man, but
So
right
that's
now,
what
like
I meant.
Cuz say, that's a pay-per-view event. Like right
That's
now,
a pay per view.
Everything.
man,
Yes.
that'd be a summer banger. That'd be cold if they do it concert style.
So
Right, that'd be better.
Right. Even
live.
if Drake asked for a ridiculous amount of money, I still feel like pay per view. It would. I feel
Yeah, it
it would
would,
be
yeah.
covered.
Definitely.
I feel
Yeah, I
like
can
there's
see the money. If they leave money, of course, you got to get paid for it though. But I believe, like, you know what I'm saying, you get what you get, like whatever they do it. But like for the culture of it, that shit'd be big. I believe,
Yeah, it'd
like,
be
if
big
money
as
get
fuck.
involved, it'll like take the culture kind of out of it. Cause somebody be like, nah, nigga, I'm worth more than that.
but
Fuck that.
money's gonna be involved.
Oh, for sure.
That's how Drake's gonna.
Because they gonna pay per view. They gonna pay per view that. That's gonna be the big fight, the fight of the year.
Exactly.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
Money will definitely be
man,
involved.
don't nobody copy our shit neither.
So look though, like what do you think is the biggest misconception about the rap industry? If you do even think it's a misconception.
Like it's an illusion. It's not what you think it is.
On the real.
It's an illusion. You see these rappers with money, bro. That's not that. You see them with chains and cars. It's not that. They be rented. It's really not that.
On the real.
So when you out here trying to be a rapper, bro, don't. Just go get a job, bro. Go focus on something that's lucrative, like right now, bro. Cause it take a lot, and ain't no friends.
On the real.
So it's not no love here. That's what I'm gonna say.
Right.
It look like love, ain't no love here.
We're going to flip that question. What's the biggest misconception about Kid Gotti?
Misconception about Kid Gotti. That's a good one. A misconception?
The nigga ain't done, nigga.
That part.
Ain't no misconceptions about me on everything.
You get what you get.
You get what you get, straight up.
Bottom line.
That part.
So like in the realm of battle rapping and shit though. So when you first started rapping, that was what you was more into, like the battle rap or actually writing, pen to paper type shit?
I started off freestyling. Just freestyling, not necessarily battling, but just in a circle, freestyling all the time. And then I got on a pen. And then after I went from the pen, I just was just going straight to the mic without the pen. So it was just like levels. Freestyling, then the pen. Then I got so comfortable after the pen, now I just get on the mic and just go. I don't freestyle, but I'll rap, punch.
Right,
But it's all
right.
coming straight. No more writing, really.
Right. I know. Okay, with what you saying, like Lil Wayne being an influence, that's something.
For sure.
Like how he get
For
down
sure.
and
I'm
shit,
punching
though.
in. I'm punching. And I now when I write, it don't feel like the same. It don't feel the same no more. Now I get to put my passion in each pocket. Like I'm putting 100% into each thing I'm doing. So when I'm saying this one thing, I'm putting 100% into it instead of doing this run-on sentence, So, yeah. I really just go off the flow of how I'm feeling. Sometimes I may run on a little bit, and sometimes I may stop. I'm having fun with it now. I feel good.
So how do you stay motivated and inspired to continue making music?
Hearing my mom's voice, God,
That's right.
My family, my pops, my family and God.
On the real. Good answer. Yeah, that's
So you
what's
stay
up.
grounded,
Yeah.
basically.
For real.
Make sure you stay grounded.
Yeah.
And like you said a few minutes ago, it's like it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around with this shit. So you gotta have something else going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
what is some advice that you would give on top of that? You saying that, what is some advice you would give to somebody that wanted to pursue this as far as being a rapper?
If you gonna pursue being a rapper, you gotta give it 200%.
Okay.
That 100% ain't even. You gotta put a whole nother 100 on top of that 100. So that means like you gotta eat, shit, sleep, breathe, walk, talk, live this shit. You can't half step. You gotta stay in it the whole way, And you just gotta be dedicated to it. You can't quit. There's no quitting. Because when you quit, it's another person that's gonna take your spot. So you gotta go hard.
Stay consistent.
You gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay consistent. Stay consistent.
I have a question for our guest.
All right.
So you talked about early on when you said, you're writing your raps, a lot of inspiration is from your life. So if you were to start a song today, get into the booth, walk into the booth, what are some things going on in your life right now that would inspire some lyrics for a new song?
This just coming here today would inspire me. Just coming here today would let me know, like,
we'll be tuned in.
For sure.
We'll be tuned in.
Just coming here today, like, it let me know that it's real. It's real. So if I was to get on the mic, I would talk about like how stuff is coming to life. Like the stuff I seen is actually happening. The stuff I visioned is happening. So yeah, ask me a question one more time because it was a good question. I want to answer it better.
No, I'm just saying, what are some things happening in your life, whether it's with your family, your business, your career, and you were to get in the booth right now and you were to say, okay, I'm about to make a song based on my life, what would you be thinking about as you put those lyrics
Oh,
together?
for sure.
What's motivating you right now?
Man. I'll be thinking about what? I'll be thinking about I'm not where I want to be yet. I'll be thinking about my family. I want to put them all in coops. And I'll be thinking about sitting on the hill, sitting in a mansion, sitting at the top of the hill in the Palisades.
Really?
And I'll be thinking about sitting in the back of the Maybach, relaxing, hopping out of sprinters, hopping on planes. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I would think about the struggle, what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I would talk about everything. I would think about everything.
And that's dope right there, because that's something that, like, I actually just said that shit to myself a couple days ago. Like, man, I wish I already had like such and such wooty wop wham.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just manifesting as I'm looking for lyrics. So I'm looking for, as I'm looking for lyrics, I'm manifesting like, you feel me? Like I may say, I'm Big Gotti. I'm Big Gotti on top of the hill. You know, even though I'm not necessarily there, I'm manifesting it. That's what I'm thinking about. But
I'm on that. Yeah, I'm with the manifestation.
yeah. And I'm thinking about stuff I'm going through. I'm thinking about I'm hurt. I'm thinking about hurt, trauma, pain. Really, when I'm angry, that's when I make the best music. So, you know, that it's really just like relationships. Everything is going in there.
On real.
Everything.
What inspired you with the Red Rum freestyle?
I like the song a lot.
Everything.
I like the song a lot, and I was like, you know, this is one of them records that you do a freestyle to. It sounds like one of them popular songs that rappers should be doing freestyles to. So I was like, let me do a freestyle to this. I liked it a lot. It was banging.
Do you think? Do you feel like it's important to do the freestyles, to stay consistent and be dropping that from time to time?
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Just like you said, staying consistent, just giving them something, even if it's not a full project, he go a freestyle, even if it's not a complete single with, you know, it's just a freestyle for y'all to, you know, bounce to for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just kicking sounds for y'all and vibes.
I love it too. Like, you know, I love when new music drops, boy, and I see an artist, like, especially if it's when I see an artist drop a freestyle, I'm like, oh, boom.
Right.
Because, you know, they about to
Those be the best.
they're talking from here.
Right.
You know, they're talking from here. They're not necessarily looking for the next hit, but they're going to be popping their shit.
Right.
So I'm like, I love that.
Yeah, that's what Red Rum is. Just me talking my stuff a little bit.
That's
everything.
right.
On the real.
That is right. Is there any upcoming projects we can expect from you?
Yeah, my upcoming project is going to release June 15th.
Okay.
It's called Life of Gotti.
Life of Gotti.
So it's gonna be my whole life.
Is it gonna be an album? Is it gonna be?
It's gonna be an EP.
EP?
It's gonna be an EP. Just to warm up the summer, and really just giving more description of the how I was raised, and you know how I became who I am right now. You know.
Okay, June 15th.
June 15th.
June 15th. Make sure y'all tune in.
June
Life of
15th,
Gotti.
Life of Gotti.
June 15th.
Everything.
Dropping.
Yeah.
Kick off the summer.
I just released the first single, Real Diamonds, with the video. So that's the first single to the project. And I got another single that's about to release too. The second single is with my Uncle Corrupt.
Shout out to
You
that.
know, this is our first record actually together.
Yeah.
That's right.
So this is our first time rapping together
dope.
on a
That's
song.
dope.
Yeah.
That's a blessing right there.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing.
For sure, for
Okay.
sure. And we first briefly met you back in 2018 at Kush Stop.
Right.
We was up at that
Crazy.
motherfucker doing media and shit like
That's
that, though, like
crazy.
interviewing with people
Shout
and
out to
stuff.
Kush Stop.
Yep. And we've since then we've seen you at a lot of cannabis events.
For sure.
So how important is cannabis to you? And how much do you love the weed, love the tree?
Oh man, y'all gonna give me a chance to answer this?
Oh, everything.
Oh, man, I love weed so much.
On the real.
I gotta grab the mic and hold it. I love weed, man. If it wasn't for weed, I probably wouldn't be as creative, you know, because it opens up my mind, man, for real. And I love marijuana. It helps me enjoy myself. I don't need nobody around me when I got marijuana. I could just be alone forever as long as I got some marijuana. You know?
Man, I could dig that. I could dig that. So what are you a indica OGs type or the sativas and you know what I'm saying?
I like my favorite is a hybrid, but I love indicas. I love indicas. I love OGs. But I'm a hybrid. I like hybrids, you know.
Everything.
I've been hearing that kind of like lately for as far as like indica smokers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like, yeah, we on it, but it's like instead of going straight to the sativa, you know what I'm saying, the hybrid, you know what I'm saying, you still like within your indica realm. It's just not as heavy as just like a straight up indica.
What's y'all
You know what I'm
favorite
saying?
strain?
So,
I got a
yeah.
question for y'all. Can I ask y'all one
Oh,
question?
hell yeah.
Gorilla Glue number 4. That's mine,
It's
though.
original.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
stuck
It ain't gonna never let you down.
And that's mine. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's actually just a substitute. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's kind of hard to come across the OG Skywalker.
I get you.
Because Skywalker is it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For me.
Right.
And the next best thing is GG4.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
I feel it.
What about you, Papa Nader?
I've been rocking with the Bubba Kush.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a
Bubba.
hitter too, though.
That's
Yeah,
original.
Which,
that's
you know,
that's original too. Like
for
That's
sure.
original.
But,
That
you know-
Bubba, that cutting.
But something I tried recently that I was like really messing with was Cali Cake's Laughing Gas.
Oh, that.
Oh yeah.
Remember how it had me
Okay.
at
Yeah.
the math?
I've heard of like
Yeah.
Was I not laughing my
That's
ass
fire.
off?
Yeah.
Yo, so in Women Don't, so I love that.
That's
I try
dope.
to support the small, support the ladies.
Yeah, she
you
got
know?
that
Dope.
Cali X too, and Cali Cake. She had some that Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Me and you
that
had
was
got
fi-
some of the
yeah,
Gorilla Glue.
that was
Gorilla
Fire glue. It was some fire
man,
glue.
they
Fire,
hit, they
like
hit
the
that
original.
shit from
Wow. I like that glue. The way it
Like
break.
like
It feel like glue. It feel like it's like
Yep.
I couldn't even
Yeah.
experience that
Fluffy,
shit because they,
like
they
right,
took it and hit
right,
it.
We
They,
said-
they took it, they hit it. You know what
It's
I'm
not
saying?
flaky.
Like here,
It's like
Serpo, this what we
layered.
got
I know
left.
what you mean.
what I mean?
I know what
Like,
you mean. Yeah.
It's nothing like it.
It's nothing like
it. got
it.
its own distinct smell.
It do, and
everything.
it tastes like a
Man.
certain way too. It has a distinctive taste.
You can't pretend with that one. You know?
That's
My
why-
favorite
Always
strain is
around.
biscotti, man.
Biscotti. I
Biscotti.
fuck with it. Yeah,
Biscotti,
yeah.
man. One day I'm gonna bring
I
some
had
good biscotti. I'm about to make my strain. It's called the Gotti biscotti.
Yeah.
Gotti,
I got my
yeah.
boys making it right now.
Yes.
So when I get
So-
it,
Make sure you tap in with
That's
us.
right.
when
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna come
drop.
bless
Oh, is
y'all.
it gonna be
Yeah.
like the Biscotti crossed with something else?
You know what? It's gonna be biscotti. It's just gonna be it's just gonna be pure biscotti.
That's
Just
right.
a great,
That's
just
right.
a good one though. Just
That's
a
right.
good one, a real
So we'll
fresh
make sure
one.
to have you again when it drops.
It's gonna bust your head.
Come on,
That's
man. I'm waiting.
right.
I want
That's
that, man.
right.
I'm gonna make sure I
Yeah.
come lace y'all too when I get right.
We'll
I'm
do
gonna come
another
lace y'all.
episode.
For sure.
Hell
Gotti
yeah,
biscotti.
to announce that. Hell yeah.
sure, man.
Hell yeah,
Love
man.
that. We love that.
So you have any performances coming up?
I do have some performances coming up. I just gotta check my calendar.
There's so many of
So they
them.
coming up though.
No, it's coming up. I got some stuff coming up in summertime. My calendar start in June. So
Perfect. We'll tell the
Yeah, I
people
got
where to
some
find
stuff.
you.
You can find me on all platforms. Kid Gotti on all platforms. Kid Gotti, Born Rich. You know, Apple Music, Kid Gotti, Born Rich. Spotify, Kid Gotti, Born Rich. Kid Gotti, Born Rich. YouTube, Kid Gotti, Born Rich. Instagram, I'm there, Kid Gotti.
That's right.
Twitter.
That's right. So tune in for the upcoming projects. Stay tuned.
Life of Gotti, June
About to kick
15th.
off the summer. That's right.
Yep, and look, y'all heard how this brother's spitting and shit though, man.
Man.
In that on the radar, man. So definitely tap in with his music, man. He got something to say, and it's not just the regular,
Yeah.
You hear me?
regular schmegler. You
It's
know what
not
I'm
the
saying?
regular, man.
Man, if you want to get up out of that rah-rah,
You know what I'm
you can listen
saying?
to something.
Something to influence you.
Yeah.
You know, kickstart your day. You know, you want to go make some bread.
If that shit
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna front. That shit,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That
You know, that's
on the
what
radar.
you do, man. You know, I'm just here to uplift the people, man, and support my people and give them some game. You know, that's all I want to do is give some love and some influence. And
Facts.
even if I'm not the one that's gonna change the world, I just want to at least spark a mind or two to go do something great, and
That's
they
what
can
it's
keep it
built for.
going. You know what I'm saying?
On everything. Look, before we get up out of here, one quick time. What's your top 5 though?
Top 5 right now.
Top 5.
Oh, shit. All right. I'm going. Top 5, I'm going. I'm going Corrupt
Facts.
off the top. I'm going Wayne. I'm going Nip.
Okay.
I'm going Cube.
Okay.
And I'm going Snoop.
Okay. That's right. I could dig it. You know what I mean?
In that top 5, you know what I'm saying? If you go on your music playlist, is any of them within the first 10 songs?
Facts.
That's right.
All of them.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's right.
Facts.
On everything. Look, y'all know where to tap in with Kid Gotti. Tell him again one more time.
Tap in, man. Kid Gotti everywhere, man. Kid Gotti everywhere, man. Tap in with me. Kid Gotti Born Rich on all platforms, man. Kid Gotti or Kid Gotti Born Rich. I'm going to pop up. I'm the only one. You hear me?
Fact. Look, and we appreciate all y'all tapping in with us, man. This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast.
Shout out to Best Way to Smoke.
Yep, Big J.
Surpo Jr.
See Pop.
Yep.
Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Ding.
Baby.
Appreciate y'all, man.
That shit was dope.